It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Time for Game 2 of the regular season between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Cincinnati Reds. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Luis Castillo will be the one towing the rubber for the Reds. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
We're looking at one of the top pitchers in the league right now. Solid win total from last year, and he'd like to win a whole bunch of games in this new season. He's a good pitcher, and he normally pitches good at the beginning of the season, and he rides that storm out all the way through the end. It'll be interesting to see what kind of start he gets off to this year.
Ready now, Ozzie Smith, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And a wise decision there to make sure this ball stays foul, and that's the second strike. To first. Perez gloves it. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting second, the center fielder, Lou Brock.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Lou Brock. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Aye.
3-2.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
The 3-2 pitch. Back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Sometimes you get lucky in this game. I don't think pitch recognition-wise he would choose to swing at that exact pitch. But you know what? Sometimes result is the only thing that matters.
Standing in now, Michael Lee. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they didn't get it done here in front of a big opening day crowd, but they'll look to get back on track here.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's not do or die. It's only game 2 of the season, but you never want to drop the home opener, and you certainly don't want to find yourselves 0-2 when you leave the ballpark today.
And another foul ball. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
At the plate now, Stan Musial. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Roll, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Stan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable.
3-1 to the Cardinals left fielder. Brock leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Drilled down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Stepping in now, Rogers Hornsby. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in a count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
2 out here and a runner at second. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Yadier Molina, and a great chance here for the Cardinals to add on in just the first inning. A 1-2 pitch. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. And the throw to first ends the inning. Cards get 1 in the inning on the RBI double. On to the bottom of the first, and the Redbirds have an early 1-0 advantage. Jack Flaherty gets the start for St. Louis in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
Coming to the plate now, Barry Larkin. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Grounded back up the middle, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box, Joe Morgan. This is pulled into right. Lee is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Batting third, no left fielder, George Foster.
In now, George Foster, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Batting fourth.
So now the Reds cleanup hitter, Tony Perez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. 2 out with a man at first. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Reds leave 1. They trail this one 1-0. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. His prior history versus this arm. He's got 3 base hits in 17 at-bats. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. The 3-1 pitch. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
Now to the plate, Paul DeJong. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
So now to the plate, Jack Flaherty. And no surprise to see the pitcher squaring around as he gets this one down. Over to Perez, and it's a double play.
Oh, that's the last thing you want to happen when you're trying to bunt a guy into scoring position. He got it down, but you have to deaden the ball, too. Otherwise, these infielders just eat it up and turn it into a double play.
Stepping in, Ozzie Smith, runner in scoring position with two gone. We're in the second with the Redbirds holding a 1-0 lead. Circle change here, but it's taken for ball 2. Three balls and a strike to the Cardinals shortstop.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally he'd be closer to 27 instead.
He's set, the 3-1. Full count, 3-2. Ready with the payoff pitch. And this is swung on and missed. Might have even been a foul tip that's held on to, but either way, the side is retired. One left for the Cardinals, who played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Leading off the inning, Johnny Bench, and they'll need him to get something going here. A 1-1 is laid off of down and in. Dan Dero, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They were the spoilers here on opening day as they took game 1 of the season on the road.
Yeah, Matty, not easy to start opening day on the road and grab a W in the opponent's ballpark, but that's what happened, and they come into game 2 with a chance to set the tone in this series.
Fouled away. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
Into the box now, Adam Dunn. And it's fouled away. Still even at 2-2. One out, nobody on. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Well, he's really rolling on the mound right now. All you have to do is look at the last 4 hitters for evidence. All 4 of them have gone down on strikes, as you're seeing here. That's not easy to do, so you know he's got to be pretty dialed in out there.
Standing in now, Eric Davis. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled off. And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 2-2.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring in Eugenio Suarez. A runner on first with 2 away. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Looks at a fastball inside, so he's in the driver's seat. 3-1. Here's a look over to first. Runner's back. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
So striding in, Luis Castillo, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's the 1-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
2 men are on with 2 men out. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor, and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
2-2. Here it is. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. More of MLB Network's Saturday Baseball after this. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and in steps the all-time Cardinal great Lou Brock. Now the 1-1 pitch is a missed drag bunt attempt for a strike. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Count remains 2-2. Here it comes. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
In now, Michael Lee. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase, and now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he will get in there with his first big league hit, a double. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Michael Lee has just collected his first hit in the big leagues, and as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
At the plate, Stan Musial. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Davis is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, the second baseman, Rogers Hornsby.
Digging in now, Rogers Hornsby. He drew a walk his first time up. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Here's the 2-2. Hit on the ground to short. Throw over to Perez will be in plenty of time, and the inning is over. Cards leave 1, but they're on top 1-0. Leading off the inning, Barry Larkin, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. And the pitch. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Morgan.
At the plate now, Joe Morgan. 2-1 to Joe Morgan.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
The 2-1 home is in there for the second strike. A runner at first with no outs here. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through for a hit, and now he has some trouble with it in center. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. So now to the plate, George Foster. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Into the box now, Tony Perez. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. All even now, 2-2.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Fastball just missed above the zone.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Grounded slowly to the left side. Fielded cleanly. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Good job there to put the ball on the ground and pick up the tying run. This one has the makings of being a close game until the very end.
In now for the Reds, Johnny Bench, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
The payoff pitch. And he loses him on a breaking ball.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his third walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
Stepping up to the plate, Adam Dunn. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. The payoff pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. And back in Cincinnati as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. New inning set to get underway, and next will be the power-hitting catcher, Yadier Molina. The 2-1. Line drive to center field. Davis is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
1 man gone for the Cardinals in the 4th, and stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Bench has it, and the throw is made to record the 2nd out of the inning.
Now
stepping in, Paul DeYoung, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, Heidi, thank you. ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Eric Davis. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Hit hard on the ground at first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it, and he barely gets to the bag in time, and a close play for out number 1.
The third baseman, number 7, Eugenio Suarez.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and into the batter's box next, a guy who's developed into one of the big-time power hitters in the league, Eugenio Suarez. Hit out towards second, scooped up, and there's out number 2.
Now batting, the pitcher, Luis Castillo.
So 2 are gone now for the Reds in their half of the 4th, and digging in to hit next, it'll be the pitcher Luis Castillo. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. The 2-1 home. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Reds are down in order. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Jack Flaherty. Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter.
2-1.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Ozzie Smith waits on deck. Fouled away. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat, and that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work, but I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
Standing in now, Ozzie Smith. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Larkin backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Lou Brock.
So stepping in, Lou Brock. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And he misses. 2-1. One run, 4 hits, 1 error for the Cardinals to this point. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, and no shot for Dunn. It's a foul ball. Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. High in the air out to center field. Davis will wait on it, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Cardinals. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Back to the top of the Reds lineup now, and stepping in, Barry Larkin. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. The 3-1. This one's down to third. DeYoung fields it cleanly. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Joe Morgan.
Into the box, Joe Morgan, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
There's the St. Louis manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart in the 5th with the go-ahead run on base. Didn't work the required 5 for the win, but he could still be hung for the loss should that run come around to score. Alex Reyes is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. George Foster will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. Now the 1-1 pitch. A pitch out. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on ShowTrack. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the runner from second is in to score. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Stepping in now, Tony Perez. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. And it's fouled away. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Another full count pitch home. Is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
At the plate, Johnny Bench. Now a swing and a chance for Goldschmidt over at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. A run, a hit, and a man left. 5 innings complete. Reds out in front, 2-1. Top half of the 6th about to get started. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Michael Lee. The 1-2.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Fouled off. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. Into the upper deck and gone. And good for him. Michael Lee has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
To the plate now, Stan Musial. Hit hard up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Now batting, the second baseman, Roger Hornsby.
Into the box, Rogers Hornsby. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Nobody out, runner on first. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. The 3-1. This is on the ground over to first. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Yeah, choppers like that make it really tough. You can't make the ball get to you much faster, so the key is making sure you field it cleanly and at least get one, which they did there.
Standing in, Yadier Molina. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Runners on first with 1 down. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Nope, outside.
On deck, the powerful right-handed bat of Paul Goldschmidt. Out of the stretch, here's his 3-1 home. Oh, you had him fooled there. It's 3-2 now.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that runner on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Digging in, Paul Goldschmidt. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air, but this will be foul off to the right, out of play. A payoff pitch one more time. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. The 3-2 one more time. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. But the Cards are able to tie things up on this solo home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Adam Dunn. Dunn with that open stance, and here's the pitch. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So it's a solo shot for Adam Dunn. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Reds have taken the lead. It's 3-2.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
At the plate now, Eric Davis. And he chased it in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Eugenio Suarez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Just hung in there on that one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Ken Griffey will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 30, Ken Griffey.
Towards second. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Well, that's got to be frustrating right there. You execute a pitch, a nice, good pitch right there. Batter's able to get a little lucky, stayed through it, caught it off the end of the bat. Not his best swing, but he's able to find a hole in the outfield.
Now a move over to first. Runner back safely. Both teams with 6 hits so far. So now to the plate, Barry Larkin. Grounder down the line at third. DeYoung gathers it in. Low throw, and he can't handle the short hop.
Now back, second baseman.
Well, when you're making that throw all the way across, you've got to make sure you gather and fire, because if you don't, the ball will sink on you. Look like he tried to finesse that one a bit too much, and they'll hit him with an error.
Into the box now, Joe Morgan. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch, and he fouls this one off. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in this at bat.
2-2. Here it is. Hard liner to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. One for the Reds in the inning, and it comes courtesy of this solo home run. 8, 9, and top of the order coming up to start the 7th. It's now 3-2 Cincy. Archie Bradley is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 23, Archie Bradley.
All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeJong.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And a perfect start to the 7th, as this should be extra bases. And he'll get in at second base as the tying run's aboard with a leadoff double.
Man, that's got to sting for the pitcher and his teammates. They just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so they can get some more runs on the board. But instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double. Getting that shutdown inning is going to be a lot tougher now.
Enos Slaughter will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 9, Enos Slaughter.
A little bit outside. 2-1. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Joe Morgan at second, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
The back, number 1, shortstop Ozzie Smith.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ozzie Smith. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Fouled away. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And the tying run is in to score from third. It's a 3-3 game.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
In now, Lou Brock. 2-2.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that for a strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
The 2-2. Runner goes for second. Well, this is pulled in by the shortstop. Now a throw behind the runner, and it's in time to get him. And that, folks, is the danger of the hit and run. 2 hits here in the inning lead to a run for the Redbirds. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. John Brebbia will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
John Brebbia.
Last half of the 7th here, and next it'll be the outfielder, George Foster. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. The pitch. 3-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Man, they've really had his numbers so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Tony Perez.
At the plate, Tony Perez. Fastball well outside.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
The 3-2 pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. 1 out, nobody on. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
To the plate now, Johnny Bench. Down the first baseline. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Reds catcher. Went to the slider to try and get him to chase, but it's full now, 3-2. Adam Dunn would be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Chasing after it is Brock. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Reds. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Michael Lorenzen will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Michael Lorenzen.
Ready for another shot now. Michael Lee. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. And now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Stan Musial. He singled his last time up. One and 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lays off, 2-2 now. Hit hard towards center, so he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
The second baseman, Robbie Hornsby.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Standing in now, Rogers Hornsby. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Line drive to left. In there, a base hit. And this throw gets away from him. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
Now in the box, Yadier Molina 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. 1-1 home. High in the air out towards shallow right. Right fielder coming on. He gets there, and that's the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Now batting, Paul Goldschmidt. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Count is 1-2 now. One and two. Here it is. Oh, right back to him on the mound. On to first, and the Redbird rally goes for naught as that ends the inning. Cards strand a couple. Score remains tied at 3-3. Harrison Bader remains in the game, batting 8th and manning left field.
Now playing left field, number 48.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Jordan Hicks will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Matt Carpenter is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Adam Dunn.
That last at bat, that showed me something. It's not that easy to hit a changeup over 400 plus feet out of the ballpark. So this guy gets some good extension, strong wrist, and this guy's got some terrific bat speed.
And that's high and off the plate, 2-1. Bouncer to the left side, and that's going to get through into left. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base to lead off the inning.
The batter, number 44.
At the plate now, Eric Davis. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. And he misses with it, ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Digging in once again, Eugenio Suarez. Here's the 1-2 delivery.
We all know he's a really good hitter, and this is probably a good example why. He fell behind 0-2, but knowing they're probably going to try to get him to chase a pitcher's pitch, he got really patient. He's still up against the ropes a little, but he's in a much better position now on a 2-2 count.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2, and that misses for ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves over to third now.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Jesse Winker will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 33, Jesse Winker.
Turned on down the line, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. And he takes a called third strike, and no help there as the go-ahead run stays at third with one away now.
Now batting.
So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Barry Larkin, as he's presented with the bases loaded situation in a tie ball game. Set and the 1-1 pitch. And there's ball 2 now.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
The 2-1 is in off the plate.
Gotta love a late rally, and listen to this crowd now. They are really into this.
Bounce to first. One there. On to Carpenter. It's a double play, and that ends the inning. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Amir Garrett will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half.
Amir Garrett.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product Paul DeYoung. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
So coming to the plate, Matt Carpenter. Go-ahead run at first, nobody out. The 1-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. Now the 1-2 pitch. There's a breaking ball that he didn't quite get on top of.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Now the 3-2 pitch. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Ozzie Smith. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Fouled off. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. This is flared out towards second. Step on the bag for one. Back to first, a double play, and we stay tied heading to the bottom of the 9th. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We're all knotted up headed to the bottom of the 9th as the Reds will try to walk it off. John Gant comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings.
Number 53, John Gant.
All set for the bottom of the 9th, and Joe Morgan strides up to the plate. The 1-1. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Fouled away. The 1-2. Liner towards second. And that's out number one.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
At the plate, George Foster. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
2-1 the count. Now here's the pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike two call. One out, nobody on. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a one-out single.
Hey, nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's one out in the inning. They got one more to play with that they could potentially be productive with. But this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in a gap.
Into the box, Tony Perez. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
In now, Johnny Bench. And it's fouled away.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Popped him up. Hornsby over to his left. And no problem with that one as we are headed for extra innings. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means free baseball here this afternoon. 10th inning coming up, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Now at the plate, Lou Brock. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
The 2-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Into the box now, Michael Lee swinging a soft liner. And oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Now batting.
And that's what speed does for you. He made the play, but in the back of his mind, he knew he was dealing with the speedster, so he rushed the throw, and he had more time than he thought, too.
So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And digging in is the outfielder, Harrison Bader. And there he goes towards second. Fouled off. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Davis comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2.
Now batting, the second baseman, Rogers Hornsby.
Now at the plate, Rogers Hornsby. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. The 1-1 pitch. High that time with the slider, taken for a ball. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he's back standing. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And he fouls this one off. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Dunn is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1 left for the Cardinals, still tied 3-3. So striding forward now, Adam Dunn. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Eric Davis waits on deck. Done with that open stance, and here's the pitch. And possibly an interesting development here. It's a leadoff walk to begin the frame in extra innings.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
Standing in, Eric Davis. The winning run is at first base. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. And he misses again. Ball 3.
Got to find a way to get back in the zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a 2-run homer.
And that misses. Ball 4. So now the potential winning run moves into scoring position where a single could end this thing.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Striding in, Eugenio Suarez. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. He gets under it and makes the catch in the deep part of the field. And he'll get there at third, and now the winning run's only 90 feet away with just one out.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with one out.
Nicholas Castellanos will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Possible winning run just 90 feet away here. One away. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 to 2-2 now. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Struck him out. A huge punch out there, and the winning run stays anchored in third with 2 gone now. At the plate, Barry Larkin hit in the air down the right field line, and foul. Big spot here. Possible winning run at third. 2 down. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Lee is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. So they let him off the hook here by scoring no runs despite the 2 walks. No winner yet. On to inning number 11 we go, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Raisel Iglesias takes the mound to start the 11th inning.
Number 26, Raisel Iglesias.
Into the box now, Yadier Molina. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Two and 2 to the Cardinals catcher.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Wow, we've seen some really impressive pitching in this one. You could say these lineups have been anemic, but I always like to give credit to pitching and defense, and they've been fantastic all game long.
Brad Miller will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 15, Brad Miller.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
I got 2-1 the count.
A bouncer to the left side. He's got it. Throw on to first will get him. Scored at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now.
First baseman, Paul DeYoung.
So that brings in the power hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. So far 2 for 3 in this one. A ball and 2 strikes. Still a ball and 2 strikes. 2 out, nobody on. Misses, ball 2. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Swing and a liner. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Carpenter.
So now to the plate, Matt Carpenter. 2 balls and a strike to Matt Carpenter. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Slap hard the opposite way. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Cards leave 1. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Jason Isringhausen takes over now to start the home 11th, and he's looking to get this one to the visiting 12th. Coming to the plate now, Joe Morgan. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here it comes on 1-1. Tough to do much with that one, a swing and a miss. Isringhausen is pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success.
Oh, that's one of the keys. I think if you were to build a perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes the base on balls, and nobody does it as good as this guy does right now in the game of baseball.
Nope. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Not the best changeup there, an easy take.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
Set and the 2-1 pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Wow, I know shortstops have the reputation for being flashy, and I think he was trying to show off his cannon of an arm on that one. But the cannon was a little too powerful, and the ball sails way over the first baseman's head. He did get a lot behind the throw, though.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Tony Perez. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. Question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Chop to the right side. Should get the runner to third. And there are 2 away now.
The catcher, number 5, Johnny Bench.
Big spot here. Possible winning run at third. 2 down. Swung on and hit on the ground at the Wizard. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and that'll mean a 12th inning is in order as this inning is over. 1 left for Cincinnati. Score remains tied at 3-3. And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Ozzie Smith, and he'll be the one to begin the inning. 1-1, here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Davis is right there, 1 down. A note now from the folks in programming. Due to the length of our contest this afternoon, our afternoon cooking program, In the Kitchen with Scott Rohde, will not be seen this afternoon. Ladies, don't shoot me. I'm just the messenger. Striding into the box, Lou Brock, and looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball that misses. Bases are empty, one man out. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
Now at the plate, Michael Lee. The 1-1 pitch. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
At the plate now, Harrison Bader. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Now the 2-1. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. And he strikes him out here for route number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. One left for the Cardinals. Still tied 3-3. Bottom of the 12th inning now. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Adam Dunn. High fly ball out to deep right field. Racing back, the right fielder. Gone! Santa Maria, game over. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
When you get to extra innings, you're looking to piece together a rally or scratch any runs you can across the plate. But he says, hey, to heck with that. I'm going to do it with one swing of the bat. So a walk-off home run ends this thing in extras. That was fun.
Wrap this one up tonight. It's time to show our appreciation for the man you see there, Adam Dunn. Take a snapshot of that. He's our top player of the game.
You could probably make an argument for a couple of other guys too, but it seemed like he had the most to do with his guys getting the win here.
A one-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. Raisel Iglesias claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Cincinnati Reds. 4 runs on 9 hits, 1 error. They left 15 men on base. For St. Louis, 3 runs, 11 hits, 4 errors. They left 12 runners stranded. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 8 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.